And so we come to Disintegration, The Cure's undisputed magnus opus. Robert Smith purposely set out to not write a commercially successful pop record, as were the expectations from him and the band in the wake of Kiss Me and Just Like Heaven. And at this time, he was approaching 30, and as people do when they are leaving their 20s behind, start to feel a certain way. And so he shifted and purportedly was doing a lot of psychedelics. And whether consciously or not, him and the band sought out the dark heart of The Cure, the roots of that band, going back to tracks like Charlotte Sometimes or The Wall and The Forest. But not only did this album become their greatest artistic achievement, it also brought them higher charting success and cemented them as an unwilling stadium rock band. Which goes to show, making music for art's sake sells singles for fuck's sake. Now, Plainsong opens the record and kind of sets the tone with shimmering, cascading layers of synths and guitars. It's like this anthemic call to arms of an album opener. It lets us know what we're in store for. This kind of oscillating between light and dark. Now, for me, Disintegration was one of those cassettes I got when I was 14 that I listened to so much in my sports Walkman that I wore off the gray label paint from the cassette. And it's a record that was central not only to my discovery of The Cure, but to my delving into the alternative and post-punk music of the 80s that changed how I saw music and changed how I saw life. And Plainsong then, as now, instantly puts me into a cinematic fever dream, like a Lynch movie or something. And when I was a kid practicing my classical pieces in between practice of Mozart and Bach, I would bust out songs that I was listening to and try and learn them from ear. And I would play the synth and guitar bits of Plainsong together, kind of like a Bach piece. And through the years, it's one of those tunes that my fingers just kind of start playing on their own. And so we continue with the series of the music that changed my life with Disintegration. And we begin this album cycle with the almighty Plainsong.